Hello everybody, my name is Fervitude, and welcome back to Destiny 2 for what I can believe it's week 5 of the Season of the Deeps, Into the Depths quest. Let me just get up in here. And I know I may have not played much of Destiny because I had so many things distracting me. I have been going back and forth between Warframe, Water Warships, and recently, I just got back into Dead by Daylight because I just saw the new killer, which was the Singularity, which is some sort of or bioorganic cyborg killing machine, basically. It just kind of reminds me of this one sci-fi horror movie that I've seen like a long time ago. Something about a video game program AI gone wrong, and it proceeded to, you know, kill everybody and convert their corpses into its own body. Basically a singularity. I'm not sure what it is, but it was a weird thing for a horror game, but then again, it does remind me of another one that's a video game themed horror movie. But we will not talk about that right now. I'm talking about this. Now, in case I've missed anything, or you guys have been checking out this video or checking out Destiny 2 for quite a while, what I know is while I was going through here, we've unlocked Salvage Legends, which is basically like Legendary Psios, but this is just Legendary difficulty. And with that, there should be extra challenges in the journeys. And speaking of journeys, I recently just got through Deep Dive again, and I found all of the aquatic flora, which would give me the reward of Shield Chain's scuba shell. Now, I have yet to done most of these things here. But let's go ahead and put that on our ghost. See what this looks like. Honestly, that looks nice, like a fallen scuba diver. It's nice looking, I tell you that. But I'll upgrade this later on and try to figure out what I would use in it. Honestly, it doesn't hurt to upgrade it fully, as long as I figure out what would I use it for. Honestly, here. But I think I'm going to need more XP just to increase my rank. I'll just figure it out later. I'll figure it out later and I'll just put it on right here. But then again, we are here back at the helm. We're about to speak with Saint 14 to give us a notification of what we need to be doing now. I can only assume another session of Deep Dive and another session of Salvage. Who knows? But let's go ahead and hear what he has to say.
Ah, I see you. You see me too? Ah, good, good. Then it is all working. You, me, this projector. Even if we sometimes falter.
It sounded like he's
There is a
the first
war
time.
building in Sloane's eyes. One that Zivu Arath will exploit as she
An eternal
did
war.
Osiris.
Ah,
Savathun wore his face. But it was Zivu Arath who took his light. Her
that'd be
whip
true.
drove him into a frenzy, lured him into danger, forced Sagira's sacrifice, and left him to die.
Yeah.
Now she twists my thoughts into thorns,
Ooh.
draws out the faces of the suffering Elixni into my dreams. She whispers that I took pleasure in their pain. I see their eyes as they died by my hands. And they see me. She does not lie. She challenges what you hold as a strength. Osiris's ambition, my protection. Sloane's duty. I have felt how the right word, the right face, can incite one to violence. But I have changed. What she has taken, it will not break me. Sloane is no warrior of glass, but the war within her. Even stone crumbles under enough strife. Stay with her, Guardian, as I should have with Osiris. We must offer her what support we are able, even if she does not want it.
Sloane's gonna get the support anyway, but I think otherwise. It may be already almost too late for Sloane, but we'll be right there when she falls. We'll catch her, even if she doesn't want to help. So basically, Siva and Roth can target one's, you know, what thing they hold as a strength to them, whether it's ambition, protect what you're good at, what you have confidence in, like duty, honor, sacrifice, or not sacrifice, duty, honor, all things that make you strong, right? Silveroth can figure out a way for the right moment to try to build a chink in the armor to make sure the cracks get bigger with tiny, tiny digging, or a foundation, the crack in the foundation, you should make sure to dig a little more in the same spot. Not everywhere else, but in the certain spot. Like time will decide how the foundation breaks. But I'm just trying to speculate here, and I can appreciate everyone else's theory about this. So let me know in the comment section if you have any other theories and thoughts. So back into the depths. The screen illuminates, revealing an encoded message that unscrambles itself as the projector recognizes your credentials. It reads, "This on? Start recording. Oh, it is? Okay. Hey, hero. Hey, hero. I'm not sure if that's a drifter. Maybe. I don't know. You dredged up some nice, mighty fine scrap for me. Yeah, that sounds like a drifter. Pyramid tech that all those rat bags could get their hands on. Now I hammered that black gold into shape. Now my rig's running smoother than liquid methane. Sloan and the Long Girl got their special link that is pretty strong, thanks to you and me. But it's missing something to bridge the gap between the big old worm and our little old lady. Thunder Guns, respectfully. Seeing as how you're always in the mood to do favors, how about one more? I need something under the table. We need a little something out of both worlds, dig? One of those traitor ghosts, the bad ones, the hive ones, scrap them and bring me the fragments. I guess we're going back to Savathun's throne world. Savvy's throne world is a choke full of them, but I got one in mind. Are we going after... What was his name again? Imaru? Yeah. Are we going after Imaru? Because I would love to see that. Alright. But first of all, we gotta speak to Hawthorne in the tower, so we will be there. Or be squared. Alrighty then, here I am back at meeting with Hawthorne at the tower again. Didn't want to waste all time with a bunch of long animations of getting here and seeing me trying to go through the annex and through up here. So we gotta say, fishing rally, throne world. Hawthorne mutters something to herself and shakes her head. Look, I'm not going to pretend I understand why everything has fish on her throne world, neither do I. Or what could cause them to swarm, neither do I. What I do know is that any unusual activity that in that place is worth investigating. Take your bait and rod and see what you can fish up. Just be careful not to get pulled under yourself. So let's see, we got, Throne World. Earn points to collect participation awards in the miasma. So oh, God. Looks like we're just gonna be fishing. So let's put on our banjos on and see what we acquire.
Careful out there.
But then again, But then again, on that note, we have our updated objective. We meet Hawthorne for that fishing rally as well. I'm not sure what I could be doing here, but I'm basically going to think that if we can get to at the mask of the throne world, catch any fish. I have never caught an exotic fish, just legendaries. Never could. But I hope I can catch a exotic fish, and it'll possibly get to the point where we can go to these objectives here and get all awards to complete that. But we're just going to go through here. We are going to defeat Hathrick, the Glass Weird, in the Extraction Lost Sector in 17th Throne World. So we're going to have to go to the Throne World anyway. So, let's get to it. Yep, exactly where I'm supposed to be. As you guys already know in the dungeon, you guys already know what's going to happen in the dungeon, so I'm just going to fast forward to probably at the boss. I'll see you then. Alright, here we are at the boss room. There you are. Alright, where'd you go? There you are. Right, here we are. So we get one from a light bearer loose. That's the play. That's the play. Oh no, you don't. Okay. Alright. Time to get my spoils on. And more bait. And more drink. And more money. So, what's our next objective? Is to go to the Sloan and Asa at the helm. That's about it. And we are back at this place here. We got ourselves a hive fragment here to give to you. And I forgot about Egregore Coral as well. Isn't that the one from the last one? I don't remember. Does it say we need to go back into here? Apparently so. What's the next riddle?
Our minds are one, linked by the darkness, but only for a moment.
Okay.
I must borrow Sloane's voice to speak my words. Please, heed them well.
Alright, pay attention. Ooh, cutscene time. Story! Let's pay attention.
Before you can confront the witness, you must understand it.
Is that the witness's people?
The witness's first victims were once like you, struggling for survival, bolstered by hope, until their hopes became reality.
The Traveler.
They called it the Gardener,
The Gardener.
their deity of life.
Wow.
It ushered them into a golden age.
Oh,
For
wow.
eons they prospered, but their newfound god never spoke to them.
As
It lavished them
always.
with gifts, but not with guidance.
Oh, the pyramids.
And though they lived in paradise, they came to crave a greater purpose.
Oh, wow.
They desired meaning,
Look at that.
structure, a winnower. to shape the
Shape.
garden.
The final shape.
Their scholars discovered that the gardener shared a connection with another entity among the stars. They called it the Veil. And when they found it, they arrived to claim it. They already knew much about the light, how it could bend the laws of the universe and create life.
What more can they
But
want?
they came to realize that it could bring ruin just as easily. The cosmic events it set in motion could wipe out entire civilizations in a heartbeat, without reason. And so they saw the light, not as a source of prosperity, but of unfettered chaos. By studying the Veil, they came to know the darkness. A power that was shaped by thought and consciousness.
Okay.
And in the darkness,
The
they
Veiled
found
Lady.
the means to carve away the chaos of existence, to calcify it into a final shape.
Aha.
Eternal and perfected.
Nothing.
They brought the Veil back to the gardener in an attempt to strengthen their connection.
But it never happened.
There, they could reshape reality itself.
But it did the opposite, did it?
The gardener would not allow it.
Mm-hmm.
And so it
ran.
fled their world.
And they chased after it.
But they would not be deterred.
Ooh.
Having witnessed the truth in the darkness, they used its
Oh.
binding power to merge themselves
Into the witness, the
into
single
the
entity.
salvation they craved.
Oh, wow.
Thus began the witness's pursuit.
Oh.
Its campaign to impose meaning on a meaningless universe. One that is nearly at its end.
Wow. I am speechless right now. I'm honestly speechless. Jeez. Take a breath there, Sloan. Don't sink deeper. No pun intended. Okay, so that was really, really mind-bending. I mean, literally, just mind-blowing. Now, I was right about the witness, partly right, that the witness had its own people, but I can never even think, I never thought about how the witness came to be. Turns out that the witness is pretty much an amalgam, a culmination, or I'm trying to figure out the word for combining. Like, I can only think of an amalgam of an entire civilization of people that were the first ones to discover the Traveler. And I like how it was once a lush green or arid world that had trees and water. Then time goes on as they build civilization. It wasn't any planet anymore. It was like all metal, all black gold, everything, all nature gone, just the pyramid. Then, wow, it wanted a purpose. They all wanted some sort of grand purpose, even though they had paradise just right in their hands. And they wanted more. So they wanted something beyond the Traveler, but beyond what the Veil could offer them. But the Traveler knew what they were going to do, and they just ran. And instead of destroying the civilization, when they saw that the Traveler can create a paradise as well as destroy it, and they have found more into the darkness. Who would have known? Who would have thought that all those people could melt themselves, turn them into something, turn themselves into a singular entity, a combination of entire people? Now that just reminds me of this anime that I've watched over the years. If anyone is familiar with Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, and it just reminds me of that, combining all souls into putting into a single object or entity, that being the Philosopher's Stone. But I'm not here to talk about the anime here. I'm going to be going over through this quest here. It literally is mind bending. Now I just realized something that the witness in the trailer when I first saw the witness, it had a smoky aura that just comes out of their above their head. It wasn't just a shade of themselves. It's actually the shade of an entire people, a civilization, all combined into one body. It's really amazing when all things come together. When a story just comes together. It is amazing. Now let's speak to Sloane again.
Well, now we've heard what Asa had to tell us. We know our enemy better than ever.
More than
I
ever.
think that it all started with the need for purpose. How that need became an obsession.
Yeah.
What bothers me most is how
You understood
much
it?
I understand it.
She had duty.
This mission.
Mm-hmm.
It's my purpose, my reason for being, my guiding light. Without it, I'm lost.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who I am or what I'm supposed to do.
Mm.
And that lack of direction,
It's more difficult.
harder to face than 1,000 battles. I felt the same about my previous mission when I held the line on Titan. And if I'm being honest, it feels like I failed. I survived, but for what reason? What was it all meant to achieve? The only answer I've found is to learn what Asa knows. If I can do that, it will all have been worth it. Our link ended before Asa could explain how to get through the portal. The bond took its toll. But we'll both be ready again soon. When that time has come and gone, then I can feel like I accomplished the mission.
Right. So, all this suffering, all this... Hang on. News. All of the revelation that we just saw, like I mentioned before, these people's obsession with finding a purpose, like the witness had the obsession, or the people had this greater obsession of purpose. They needed a guide to know what they want to do when they find it. It led to obsession, and it led to their joining into the darkness. Sloane can relate to that by how she felt because she needed a purpose to why did she survive in Titan. Maybe she was meant to find Asa. Maybe she was meant to bond with her. Maybe she was meant to help us figure out what was the witness's obsession with the traveler. And how can we go through the portal? Maybe in this next season we might just go through that portal to see what's on the other side. Who knows? I know there was a teaser trailer about it, and I haven't seen it yet. And if I'm being honest about it, I think that's all I can think about here. This was a really short quest. And it's all about the revelation of things here. Alright, now before I end the video here, let's go over again about the recording.
You never did tell me why you trust the Nine so much.
Oh, I don't. Not even a little. I trust Orin.
Orin.
Long story. The short of it is, I may have had a feeling or two for somebody a long time ago. Somebody that lost themselves along the way. But there's a little piece of her still out there. A sliver. Who still has a feeling or two for the somebody I could be. So I trust her. Because she ain't never steered me wrong. No matter how rotten I was. Because at the end of the day, maybe we gotta put our faith in something other than ourselves. Even if we're too stubborn to admit it.
I didn't expect you to put a lot of stock in faith.
And I didn't expect you to lose yours and keep moving.
Oh, he got
Guess
burned.
we're all full of surprises, ain't we?
I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt that you're being genuine.
Oh, I'm always genuine.
He's just
People
being
just
truthful as he
ain't
could be.
always paying attention. For real though, moon dust might have given me a push.
Ah.
Thought it'd help.
Sounds like familiar advice. Is it though? Helping.
No joke? I think so.
Ooh.
Then we have that in common too.
I am now curious who this Oren character is. I'm not sure if it's... I'm just speculating here, and I have no idea. I'm just out of words right now. Between revealing what the witness truly was and the purpose of it. Basically, I think the people that used to be before the witness, the civilization that first founded the Traveler, after reaching a high point, the breaking point of their golden age, they craved something. Like they're about to lose faith in the Traveler. Like they have a crisis of faith of purpose. I don't know. I hope you guys figure out what this means in the game, what we just saw. I hope you guys have something to say in the comment section down below to explain properly what the hell we just saw and what was going on there. But if I'm right about this, then yeah. And if the next season might be closer to getting through the portal in the Traveler and what lies inside and between it, then we're gonna have the help we will need. But until then, I will end the video by saying thank you all, everybody, for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy it, please give this video a like, subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed my content, and if you want to be notified when my new video comes out, click the notification bell, and I'm always be more grateful if you have subscribed to my channel to support it. And as always, and thank you all for watching, I'm going to go fishing after this video, and I will see you guys next week, next Tuesday, on Destiny 2. Bye-bye.